hope everyone had a wonderful, magical St. Patrick's Day yesterday. I am crafting with friends this weekend, so I was preparing for that yesterday. I would have loved to have gone to Butte and hung out with my sister, but maybe next year. We'll put it on the calendar for next year, I hope. Anyway, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Cheryl Wright. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from northeastern Montana. I'm originally from southwestern Montana, so I'm a long ways from my original home. But anyway, I live on a farm with my husband and children who are not children, they're young adults now. So I'm a retired teacher and I've loved crafting forever. So now I put my two loves together and I teach crafting classes and do videos and all kinds of other things. So that's me in a nutshell. Well, let's go ahead and add the other camera and we can get started on a couple other things to share with you. And let's see if we can do this. I hope this works. Cross my fingers. Okay, so this is my promotion book. I'm getting more organized as I go. So this is it. Let's see here. I've got a couple things I can move. All right. So savings are in bloom in March. And that just means that the mini machine and some of the bundles are discounted. Now, a bundle is always 10% off, but with this batch, they are discounting them an additional 20%. So if you were to buy these separately, you would pay 30% more. It's a good deal. So Waves of the Ocean is not in the catalog. It is in the new upcoming catalog. And I will put in my at my link tree, I will put that in the comments and you can sign up for catalogs. I'm not just sending them to everyone this time. Please sign up for them. I've been running around and I'm fairly parched, so I'm very sorry about that. So Waves of the Ocean, it's going to be in the next catalog. Some of the extra parts are not going to be, and then the kits collection has a really cute Robot Buddies kit, and all together parts of it are available. The markers are supposed to be available April 4th. And if you order from me and save up your orders, you can earn free product from me. And let me see here. The easiest way to do that is to use the host code. And if you have orders that are less than $150, please use the host code that I just put at the bottom. It is also on my crafting mat. And when you save up, when you follow this, and this is in my newsletter, which you can also subscribe to through my Linktree link that I will put in the comments. So, and I do have some gift certificates that I can create for you. And I have a few outstanding ones that I'm hoping people will decide to sign up for. Well, that doesn't want to go back to where it goes. Yeah, we have a new catalog coming out. Demonstrators get to see it for the first time next Wednesday, or on Wednesday, I should say, the 23rd. And if you sign up to become a demonstrator, you can order the new products that are released for demonstrators in April in your starter kit. Just food for thought. So let's go ahead and get started. Today we are going to use one of those bundles that is on sale for 30% off, or, you know, an additional 20 plus the 10 that it already is. Let me get rid of that banner so that it's not in the way of our crafting. So let me move my paper up. I always think I have this just perfect, and then I don't. So Celebrate Sunflowers. I've got some of my pieces ready to go, and I've got some of them that aren't quite ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and set this aside. We are going to take a piece of, one of them is Bumblebee. And one of them is Crushed Curry. So that's what we're going to use. We're going to use the crushed curry. And we're going to stamp on it with this wonderful stamp. You might ask why I have it marked with, let me see. See, I have it marked right here. It's to go back in the box because otherwise it doesn't fit in there very well. But if I just line up my arrows then, or my little marks, then it goes in better. So we're going to go ahead and do some stamping on this piece. I'm going to use some cinnamon cider. Cinnamon cider is one of those colors that I'm going to miss so much because it is going away soon. It is going away very, very soon. So we gotta love it while we have it. So I'm gonna go ahead and stamp that. All right. Now the dies that match this are so, so beautiful. I'm gonna set this aside and I'm gonna probably get stuff all over it. But I am going to take the dies and we're going to cut this out with this one, and then we're going to cut this more detailed die out of the other. And I have some of the rest of it done, but I had to stamp because it's best if you stamp and then cut these out. If you cut these out and then stamp, it doesn't always work well unless you use a Stamparatus. All right, let me grab my machine. And this is, of course, the larger Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. It's the small one that's on sale, but honestly, I don't have a lot of good luck with the small one. So I just use the big one. Just use the big one. And it tells you right here what plates you need. For dies, I need 1, 2, and 3 2 plates. So there's 1, 2, and 2 3 plates. This is the one I put my image down on. And I'm just going to chop this off. Let me grab a pair of snips. All right. I have to figure out how to line this up. Oh, that kind of looks right. There we go. All right. We do not have a magnetic plate for the machines yet. So I have been using Post-it note tape. We used it way back in the day when I used to teach. We used it to use some different activities, and it was always a great tool. So now that's what I have. And then I'm going to cut this one out. This one doesn't have to be precise. It can wiggle a little bit if it does. And off we go. Because that end one is so detailed, sorry, I'm shaking you. I am going to run it back through. Just to be sure. So we're done with this. I'm going to go ahead and set this aside. And you can reuse this Post-it note tape. You can use it as a mask. You can use it as many things. It does lift the ink, though, apparently. Interesting. I've never noticed that before. It lifts the ink. All right. Now, what I should have done, but I always forget, is I should have used some adhesive sheet underneath this one. Because now we have to play the ... not a lot game with it. Isn't that gorgeous? I just love this die. Now we could poke out some of these. We could also, actually, we're not going to even use that piece, so we don't have to worry about that at all. So see, this is going to line up over there and just give it some more texture and detail. All right, let me throw all these little pieces away. Oh, I'm making a mess. And now I have little crushed curry pieces everywhere. I should have just thrown them in a closer. I always keep a cupcake liner or a coffee filter close to throw all my little bits. All right, so that is that. I'm going to go ahead and set this aside. And I told you we weren't going to use this piece. We're actually just going to cover it up. Before we do that, though, we are going to find out where this image goes. And you kind of see how this has a split here? Right here. So then you find the place that it kind of has a split there, and then voila, that's where they go. Ta-da! Okay, so I'm going to add some of the liquid glue here. I think I've read that the sunflowers are like a symbol for Ukraine too, so it was one of my mom's favorites. I always think about my mom a lot at St. Patrick's Day because being from Butte, you got to think about your Butte people. So anyway, so we could leave it at that, and that's actually very pretty too. We're going to add more texture and dimension. So I took a piece of cinnamon cider. Remember, it's one of those colors that's leaving, as is Bumblebee. So stock up if you love it. I'm going to miss these colors. And I ran this through, but with a smaller piece. And I am just going to trim around. This was that big detailed sunflower. And I'm just going to trim around. And then we'll have a little more detail with some brown, cinnamon cider to be exact. There you have it. All right, now I don't know where, I don't know if I'm going to line this up or not even worry about it. I'd say not worry about it. Now I am going to take my, oh, I can use my scissors, and I'm going to poke some of these out just again for more texture. Give my card more texture and dimension. So what are you doing this weekend? Like I told you, I'm crafting with friends for the weekend. And we go away twice a year and just craft for the weekend. We stay at a place that has fantastic food. So we aren't responsible for anything but crafting. We go for long walks. And it is fun, fun, fun. My twins are home. They're not so excited about mom leaving, but you know what? They're not here half the time anyway. They're off with their friends, hanging out, being young adults. So we're going to put that down with some Tombow adhesive. And I'm just going to hold it for a second. Then I'm going to get a large dimensional. And I cut this piece out. And this is a different piece of the dies. It's this piece right here. And I cut that out. I need a large dimensional. Apparently all my dimensionals are... Anyway, I cut that out with soft suede, which is staying. And we're going to go ahead and add that for a... Isn't that gorgeous? All right, so what we're going to do next is This is from the Home and Heart paper pack, the SP pack from the current mini catalog. I actually like the wooden sides better. So that's what I've been using a lot of for my classes and everything. I made a couple of them as a picket fence, which is kind of cool, which we could do for this one. You know what? Let's. All right. So all you have to do for a picket fence is just kind of jag the tops. And it doesn't have to be a beautiful picket fence. It just has to look kind of cool. So there we have it. Now it'll be white behind there. Let's see what we can do about that. I've been playing with the clouds. I don't know where my cloud is though. I've been playing with the clouds, so we might put this on. I'm just gonna do that. The basic borders, you can make the clouds out of that. So I'm going to go ahead and trim this so it's the same width as the paper. Yeah, crash, bing, bang, boom. All right. And I could actually, I'm going to glue this on. Actually, I'm going to use a piece of tear and tape. Gotta have tear and tape, right? All the projects have to have tear and tape. If you're enjoying this video, please share, comment, like. It helps more people see it when you do that. So, which is awesome. If you're watching on replay, please tell me that you're on my replay. I get told quite frequently, oh, I love your videos. I watch them all the time. And I wouldn't know that unless I ran into you on the street. So some of you are awesome about commenting. And everything. But, okay, I'm going to go ahead and line this up. So we have some clouds in the background. And then I'm going to have to recut my paper. I'm going to cut a chunk off this end because I want it. I'm doing this at 5 3/8. There you go. Kind of have a picket fence looking. Now, with some clouds in the background. I'll show you how to do the clouds another day. All right, this is thick Whisper. No, not Whisper White. Basic White. Whisper White is no longer. All right, and because I am so parched, I know my phone camera is about dead, so that's why I'm kind of hurrying a little bit. I thought I had everything charged up and ready to go, but no, I didn't. I did not. So we're going to keep it going. I tried to plug it in to charge while I was videoing, and I had the most horrendous echo. So I decided just to be speedy. So if you notice I'm kind of going a little faster, it's because of my phone. If you know friends that aren't really on Facebook, which is where you usually find my videos, you can now catch them on YouTube also. Not just my Friday ones, not my Monday night ones, because my Monday night ones are usually just for my group. But once a month I do them on my page too. So those would be live too. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on with some dimensionals. Gotta love my dimensionals. And the picket fence thing might not have been the best idea for this, but it will work. Because then I should have a big stem, but I'm not going to. So, oh well. I like making, looks like scenes, I guess. So we're going to go ahead and put this here. Actually, we're not. Sorry. I just remembered I'm going to put some ribbon down. This is Just Jade. Just Jade is another color I believe that's leaving. Ooh, I have a piece in there. I wonder. This is where I put my extras. Nope, that's not going to be long enough. Rats. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, didn't even have to use my fabric scissors. So then I'm going to kind of put this here at a bit of an angle. And then I'm going to add my sunflower. There. Ooh, I like that. All right. And now I'm going to give it some leaves. I cut the leaves out ahead of time. And again, I should have used the adhesive sheets. But silly me, I didn't. Now, there is a stamp. I could stamp on these also. But I have, I just like the veins on top of the cutouts. To me, that's enough detail. How's my camera holding up? Dot, dot. Adhesive sheets would have been so much smarter. So next week, I don't have that in my book. Phil, I need you signed up by today for the class in Miles City. If you are interested in taking that, that way I can have enough supplies ordered for everyone. So that you can find on the Linktree link also that I will have. And class is next Saturday, the 26th in Miles City. And then on the 30th is class in Circle. And I need an RSVP if you are one of those people by the 28th, please. So please, please. All right, I almost have my leaves together. Had I done this ahead of time, I'd have known that I should have used adhesive sheets. Adhesive sheets make anything a sticker. And I have it, but I always forget to use it. So sorry about that. All right, I'm going to use a couple little dimensionals. Couple minis. And there we have it. And a couple minis on this one. I don't think the minis are as tall, but I could be wrong. And then our sentiment. Gotta figure out where I'm going to put it. I need another one here. How's the camera holding up? Looks pretty good. I couldn't believe it. I thought it was good to go. And I went to start the video and I was like, oh no. But I wanted to do this on time, so. That worked good. All right. I might, that'd be brave. I don't know if I want to be brave today. I could write up in the sky. I was going to use, let's celebrate you or thanks a bunch. Thanks a bunch I could put up in the sky. Let's celebrate you. I'm afraid that you would dip down. So we might just go for it. I can always use more thank yous, but I didn't plan this very well. Did I? Just say no. No, Cheryl, you didn't plan where to put the sentiment very well. It's a gift. See? But I always tell you, don't come here for a show. It's called Crafting with Me, not come watch Cheryl, the show, Cheryl's show. It's Crafting with Me. So I hope that you have been able to, or it gives you an idea, to craft with me. And ta-da! Some days it's better to be lucky than good. So there is my card for today. I like it. I really do. I love the sunflowers. Remember, it's one of the items, one of the bundles that you can get on sale until the end of March. And then it goes back to just 10% off if you buy the bundle. And I hope you have an awesome weekend. I know I will be having an awesome weekend crafting with my friends. And thank you for crafting with me. Have a great day. Bye-bye.